Dose of Brilliance presents 10 strange and weird things that overthinking makes people do. Indulging in deep thoughts is like sipping on a cup of rich coffee, energizing and invigorating. However, when the mind gets overly caffeinated, much like drinking an entire pot of coffee, things can take an unexpected turn. Too much coffee, next thing you know, you're racing to the bathroom because that last fart may have been a little bit more than just hot air, if you know what I'm saying. So here we have 10 strange and weird things that overthinking makes people do. Number 1. Overthinkers space out. Imagine your brain deciding to take a leisurely jaunt while leaving you behind. Overthinking can make you absent-minded, like a professor who's looking for his glasses that are literally sitting on top of his head. Engrossed in thought, you might space out during chats or find your focus adrift like a ship without a compass. Number 2. The endless questions. Did I turn off the stove? Yeah, I turned it off. But, did I really? Overthinkers are like detectives who simply can't let go of the case. They ask the same questions over and over, even if the answer is as clear as crystal. And it's not just curiosity, it's more like trying to solve a puzzle that's already been solved. Number 3. Overthinkers unnecessarily apologize way too much. Oh, the overthinker jumps to the apology way too fast. They say sorry as if they have committed some high treason, when in reality they merely pass the salt a little bit too slowly. Overthinking turns tiny little blunders into massive grievances in the mind of the overthinker. Number 4. Overthinking causes people to become Google dependent. An overthinker often turns to Google like a loyal subject turning to seek counsel from a wise advisor. Every tiny plan becomes a quest for endless information, but alas, what one often finds is an ocean of voices and advice that leaves them more bewildered than they began. Number 5. Social gatherings are a minefield. Oh, social interaction, the overthinker's Waterloo. Each conversation is dissected like a piece of classical literature, each glaze analyzed for subtext. It's as though they're trying to decipher the hidden code behind human behavior, but in reality, nobody's even thinking about them. Number 6. Planning becomes an art form. To plan or not to plan, that is the question. The overthinker's answer is plan, and plan some more. Every detail is scrutinized and every contingency considered. For the overthinker, making plans is like composing a symphony. It is elaborate, complex, and never quite finished. Number 7. Finding meaning where absolutely no meaning exists. Is that text simply saying hello? Or is there some deeper meaning to it? The overthinker's mind might as well be a scholar of ancient texts, finding layers of meaning where there's probably no meaning at all. The pursuit of hidden truths knows no bounds. Number 8. The overthinker is haunted by past blunders. The overthinker's mind is like a theater playing an endless loop of the embarrassing moments from yesteryears. Every misstep is replayed and analyzed like a critic dissecting a performance. Number 9. Overthinkers become over-explainers. To the overthinker, a simple explanation turns into a soliloquy. They give in-depth backgrounds and histories and maybe a few footnotes just to be clear. But oftentimes, this over-explaining leaves others, well, a little bit lost, sometimes annoyed. And this brings us to the 10th weird and strange things about overthinkers is the never-ending what-ifs. Oh, the crown jewel of overthinking, the what-ifs. This is where the mind concocts endless scenarios and possibilities and outcomes. It's like watching a movie where every scene has its own alternate ending. So there you have it, dear viewers, the fascinating and often exasperating world of overthinkers. A tip to the hat to those who sail through these tumultuous waters. May you find a beacon of clarity and peace. Thank you for joining us in this episode of Dose of Brilliance. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and share this video with all the overthinkers in your life.